speaking of like the midfield pairings, right? This is Chit also, I gotta say. Oh my goodness, this guy.
You can take him out of Chelsea, but you cannot take Chelsea out of him.
Yes, yeah. That wasn't a red, that wasn't yellow. This is the Football Kaki. Hi there, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Football Kaki presented by the Chit Podcast Network. EPL is back, and with me today, I'm joined by an irritated Manchester United fan. Paul, how are you doing?
Okay, not too bad, but wasted my time watching the Brentford game.
You watched the whole game, ah?
I watched, bro. I just put alarm and watch.
Oh, brother.
It's like years of watching midnight games during the AM, right?
Yeah.
It's like your natural instinct to just, okay, there's a game. Maybe I will watch that kind. Then end up, I just got woken up by my alarm and watch the game.
Regret?
Major regret.
Yes. I just think, right, in general, these 4 a.m. games they're really damn killer. Especially if considering the fact, right, it's like it was on a Saturday, right? Correct? Like
Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah. After that, you go back and sleep?
Sleep. Then wake up Sunday 10, like that.
Oh, okay, so it's not so bad lah. Yeah. But speaking of regret, right, and also talking about Manchester United, do you see recently, right, the article came out about Jesse Lingard?
I saw, brother.
And his FC Seoul manager, right, correct?
The FC Seoul manager, no chill on him,
Yeah, bro. I was just reading the article like just before it came on, right? I saw the quote was that he doesn't fight and he doesn't run.
Yeah.
Damn,
and then
son.
he was saying something like, if you only want to play football but don't put in the effort, then I must well call like the retired players come and play. Yeah, he was like saying, and then I must well call like Ronaldo, like those retired players and play like maybe even like Gareth Bale also can still play, right?
Bro, yeah. At least Gareth Bale also is like taller, then more physical. Yeah, he got left leg whip, can take set piece and stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that this Lingard is injury ridden, that kind.
No,
like,
yeah.
He's like he can run, he can play football. I think, but I do feel that it's probably because like he's like a foreigner going into like a Asian country, right? Where the league is like not so recognized like the EPL.
Yeah.
So you feel like, oh, I'm the special one, that kind of treatment lah.
Yeah. He probably thought he's going there and like, I'm going to be like Zidane. Give the ball, dribble all the way to the front. Yes, just lay off nicely and stuff like that. But I think it's quite shocking, right? To be honest, like the downfall of this Lingard is quite bad. Yeah. Like Nottingham didn't work. Then after that, now this like FC Seoul. To be honest, I don't.
I don't. Maybe I feel that he should have grabbed his second chance when West Ham gave it to him,
Yes, he had that nice like one season with West Ham. And then after
he offered a long-term contract, then he don't want,
Yeah. Pride. Because I think the allure of like still playing for Manchester United weighed a lot on him.
And then Nottingham came in with like I think 200k a week, and then he just take that one, that.
Yeah. And also like we did talk about this, right? Like greed lah. Yeah, it felt that way. Yeah. Instead
and
of
entitlement, like you feel, like you said when you play for Man U, you feel that you are the top of the world, right? But actually in reality you're not that good lah.
Yes, yeah. And that's the thing about this like the culture that was set in there, right? If it does feel like maybe like Rashford is a bit like this.
Pogba, you see Pogba, Lingard, and then now Rashford. There's a trend and pattern going on, and it all circles around United academy players.
Yes, yeah. But hopefully, like the new culture will be able to go and the new management and the overseeing will be able to go and share all these like.
Wow, bro, I don't know because I heard if Southgate comes in, he will enable all this. I feel.
Yeah, bro. He's not a disciplinarian sort of like manager lah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
And the fact that you got an English passport, I think.
Yeah. GG. Yeah. I don't think that's the right fit lah. But okay, but speaking like as you were saying about like managerial roundabouts, especially like Southgate being linked with Manchester United, the big like weekend news in football was that Alonso's confirmation that he's going to be staying at Bayern Leverkusen for at least one more year. This was something that was trending over the weekend. I think specifically for the fact, right, that he and De Zerbi are the top two like sought after managers, considering the fact that there are going to be a lot of like open slots for big clubs that are going to be, for the next season.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Do you think that it was the right move for Alonso to stay?
No, but I do think, like why would he want to like Liverpool? Like, okay, let's say the Liverpool job, it doesn't come often, all right? Like opportunities like that don't come often. Why would you like choose to turn it down?
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
Unless there's a there's a bigger play for him lah. Like you don't know how long Ancelotti is gonna be at Real Madrid, right?
So I was gonna say that.
So
right? It seems like he's maybe thinking like maybe Ancelotti will step down in about 1 or 2 years, then I will go there instead. Yeah,
because there was a lot of rumor this Ancelotti will go become Brazil's manager.
Yeah. And they are like chasing him quite heavily. Yeah,
if you think about it, right, next year is like the 1 year away from like the World Cup again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that will set him apart from a lot of managers. No, the fact that he like won a World Cup and then like what Mourinho, Guardiola, they haven't won a World Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it will be different.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked that this Alonso wanted to stay. He's like straight up, because when I saw the Romano come out with his statement, right, then I was like, okay, maybe this is it. This is the announcement that Liverpool fans have been waiting for, you know. And
here we go.
Here we go. Then turns out he chose to stay at Leverkusen 1 more year.
Yeah. I think ultimately, right, I don't blame him for the fact that he wants to stay, because I saw the interview he did with Sky, right? He said that he has to feel in his heart whether it's the right decision or not. Then he felt that he's more at home at Leverkusen at this moment. And to be honest, right, it does seem a bit like Bayern is not a good situation to go to now, because it's a bit of a testy environment. Like you go there for a while, then maybe like, because they're very, very quick to like trigger finger and then like fire all their managers and stuff like that. Yeah. But the only thing is that I do feel that if he had come to Liverpool, right, Liverpool would have been very patient, I think lah. We wouldn't have been like so like immediate to one like success. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Compared to, let him rebuild his team, right?
Yeah, in the image that he wants and stuff like that lah.
And then you know what would be quite sick, you know? Like Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool, all three Spanish managers.
Yeah.
Right, that would be like you see who is the real prodigy from Pep, that kind.
Yes. I mean, like it's quite cool that he chose to stay, but given the fact that he stayed, I think a lot of managers, like a lot of clubs, right, they are like, oh shit, like we you have to go and find the next best option. So Liverpool, Bayern, Barcelona, I think are the big three. They are like going to have to look for other people. Maybe like we can talk from an EPL perspective, right? Who do you think will go to Liverpool instead now?
Actually, right, why don't Liverpool try De Zerbi?
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Yeah. Because I when I saw like after the day Liverpool versus Brighton, right, I thought I saw like Klopp like quite talking to De Zerbi quite seriously. I don't know. I saw some video. The way they shake hands also, I think quite nice to see lah. Yeah, I think De Zerbi will suit Liverpool also, right?
Yes, I just think that for De Zerbi, right, he suits Liverpool's style, but I don't know whether he'll fit as a manager, like the style of management. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Klopp's management style is quite like like I'm a bigger brother, I'm your dad, that sort of thing lah. Whereas I think like he's
everyone.
Yeah, and then he treats everyone as like friends like that lah. But I do feel that this Zerbi, his personality is more in the vein of someone like Guardiola, where it's like he go in there, it's like I dominate the the locker room and that sort of thing.
I have
right?
the power, yes.
I'm the control person, which I think might be an issue if he were to come in like immediately. Yeah, that's why I was leaning more towards I wanted Alonso, because I think that Alonso come in, right, there's a factor of like, oh yeah, he's like a legendary footballer that is like, yeah, somewhat proven in Leverkusen. The trajectory also like won in Bundesliga. Now he's slowly come over to
step up to EPL,
yeah. But I mean, like this is the fun thing. I did see a lot of news though that Liverpool will be targeting the Sporting manager, which is Amorim.
Amo something, is it?
Yeah, Amorim. Yeah.
Amorim.
Because
not Amoti. Amoti is the
physical 100. CrossFitter. Yes.
Amorim, yeah.
Amorim, yeah. I think
the guy that looks like João Moutinho or something.
I don't think he looks like.
Looks a bit like João Moutinho or Ruben Neves or something. I think João Moutinho looks a bit like João Moutinho.
Yeah, a bit, just a bit. Yeah. But he's known for playing more of a 3-4-3 formation in Sporting. But it's the style of football is very similar to Liverpool. It's like the intense pressing, beautiful football and stuff like that lah. I do think that it will be more natural for us to just like let Pep Linders take over. But I also heard like he's not really interested lah. Maybe he wants to go and sort his own path lah. So that's the
but I wonder if like the Liverpool management like scrambling. No, I won't say scrambling lah, but like weighing the options now lah. Now that Alonso is not the one of the choices, right?
Yeah, I think it'll make the most sense if they go for Amorim, because I think De Zerbi will be chased by like Bayern and Barcelona lah, because that's the best option available now lah. Yeah, but we shall see in the off season, right? The managerial merry-go-round will begin. Yeah. But speaking of Pep and Man City, right? De Zerbi and his link to Man City. We're now going to deep dive into this past weekend's EPL action, starting off with the big game that was Man City versus Arsenal at the Etihad. Now the game ended in a stalemate draw, 0-0. The consensus for most people, I would say, is that City controlled possession, but Arsenal defended very well. Paul, what are some of your initial thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a very lame game, to be honest. Like, in all honesty. For the amount of hype that was brought to this game, right? A bit, as a fan, I think it was quite underwhelming.
Yeah, bro.
It's like you want to see action, but then both teams are very, I would say, very conservative. One is just like passing around the back, then the other one's just like parking the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true lah. Like, but it's quite obvious that both teams don't want to lose.
Yeah, they both games, both managers, right? They approach the game like we are not going to lose, as opposed to like we need to win. That sort of thing, Yeah,
correct.
which do you feel like you can't fault them, because I guess taking 1 point is better than like they lose like 0 points.
Because given at this stage, right, where I rather stay together, cheer up, like we Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, stay together, and then we see who makes it to the end lah.
Yeah.
Rather than I fight you, right, then we kill each other, then like the third team will benefit, which is Liverpool lah, you know.
Yeah, because in the end, right, even if you play brilliant football, but then someone counter you and then they beat you, the feeling is like, I still lost, man. I mean, that's what happened when Liverpool play Man United, right? Like but then after they still beat us, lah. Yeah. Overall, right, I thought it was a boring game.
Boring.
Yeah, City didn't create anything in spite of the possession, because of how well Arsenal defended. Like you said also previously, Arsenal defended so deep they couldn't attack at all. They could not get the ball from like their own box into like Man City's half at all. Yeah, because they were pushed so far back in. Yeah, but tactically I felt also City really lacked pace. Like I think we were texting in our WhatsApp group, right?
It's like first time you see their wingbacks so defensive wingbacks.
Yeah, bro. Guardiola, Akanji.
Guardiola left back, right back. At first it was Akanji, right?
Yes.
Until Ake got injured. Yeah. Actually, this Rico Lewis also, he never played the role of a wingback as much as like Walker, you know.
Yes.
Like you can tell he always like coming to the center. But this Givardio also is like he will just go to the byline and try to cross, but he doesn't make like threatening runs, you know.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the pace, and nor does he have the skill to be like able to beat someone 1-on-1 lah. I mean, like he did one nice chop, the ankle twisted this Saka, but then after that he took his time to go and cross the ball in. Then after end up like he get deflected out lah.
Yeah, they're not like as threatening like Cancelo, Walker, even Zinchenko also. You know, that kind of players.
Because they're natural fullbacks ma. Yeah, and then also like just from a tactic standpoint, right? Because they were so like defensive, those fullbacks, right? They never overlap. The whole game they didn't overlap lah. The Saka and Jesus, right? They just track back and then support whenever like this Foden or Bernardo Silva got the ball. So you end up most of the time it was just 2-on-1s. So
which is like then you don't have your Guardiola to support you because they don't know how to attack, right?
Yeah. So it was and I also think right, like the midfield battle, it was quite like like I thought the who's that was really good though. Rodri was very good, very good.
Rodri,
in the game,
bro,
yeah. He was like
without him, I think they would have lost.
Yeah, I agree. He made a lot of like incisive like tackles to go and stop the play and stuff like that lah.
Yeah. Do you know? I saw this stat, right? They say Rodri, right? The last time he lost a game, right, for club and country is like 1 year ago.
Are you serious? 1 year ago?
Yeah, 1 year ago. Like those games that Man City lost, right? He didn't play.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I think he's damn sick, bro.
Yeah, bro, he damn sick. Yeah,
I think Rodri is like he show how much of an asset he is to this Pep's team.
Yeah,
I would say he more valuable to this Man City team than Busquets is to Barcelona.
Yes, honestly, right. I would say that they can probably live without Haaland. They can live without De Bruyne, but he's the one that is like the most important to the team. Yeah,
those games that they lost, right, is when you just see like the lineup is not in there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like speaking of like the midfield pairings, right? This is Kovacic also. I gotta say. Oh my goodness, this guy.
You can take him out of Chelsea, but you cannot take Chelsea out of here.
Yeah. Too comfortable with the ball, man.
Yeah, and it's like
way too
to see from like you go from Gundogan to Kovacic is what a downgrade, man.
Yeah. There's like one moment he like ankle break Saka, but then after that but other than that, right, the whole game he was just like losing the ball.
Yeah, there was one time he gave the ball to Odegaard, they almost scored from there.
Yeah. That was the only like clear cut chance that Arsenal really had in the game. I mean, like if I were to like deep dive into the statistics, right? Man City, they had 72% possession with 700 passes, in comparison to Arsenal, who had 269 passes, which is like 3 times the amount this Man City had the ball. But Arsenal, they defended very well, 24 clearances, 4 blocks, Just as you said also, Arsenal, they barely could do anything in the attack. They are 0.6 XG. In the end, right, Liverpool benefits the most from this because of the fact that, there was a draw and a stalemate. But before we talk about the title race and stuff there, right, there's one more factor that I wanted to talk about, right? I thought this Anthony Taylor was horrible as a referee.
Brother.
Horrible.
Like the first 2 minutes, this Jesus stopped the Bernardo Silva from attacking, right? That was like a blatant foul, blatant yellow, Yeah.
Yeah,
like any other referee, I will straight away give yellow card. I don't know why he don't want to give cards. I don't know why. Is it he's afraid that it will turn into like a high intensity game?
I think he felt that way, but a lot of the challenges that were like going on, right, they merited yellow, like at the least like a yellow. Yeah. Arsenal should have gotten at least like 6 yellows or something like that.
Odegaard, I think got 5 personal fouls.
Yeah, bro.
Gabriel, 3 personal fouls, all this. Jesus, he didn't even get yellow card until the second half.
And his yellow card was a dumb like a stupid yellow card. That was the one is like Anthony Taylor's like, oh my god, I have to like freaking give you a yellow card.
The only 2 yellow cards was the Jesus and Raya wasting time.
Time wasting. Overall, it was Arsenal had 20 fouls in the game, right? Only 2 cards. That's damn nuts, 20 fouls, no? But
and it's like some of them like really like show that they try to break up play, that kind of, or like try to really play dirty, that kind.
I think maybe he was opting for maybe like I want a more smoother game to like process. Like
I want to show that I let the game run.
I let the game run, and you let the game run, right? Nothing come out of it also lah. So it's like still a 0-0 game. Wow. But besides that, right, we did talk about this. Like the Liverpool benefits from this the most because they go top of the league. Looking at the remaining games, who do you think is going to come on top?
I still feel right. Liverpool and Arsenal got a harder run than City because City, if I'm not wrong, right, they only left Aston Villa, which is the next game. Yeah, it's considered a tough game. I think we spoke about this a few weeks ago with L also. And then because like Liverpool and Arsenal, they have to go to like Spurs, they have to go to Man U also, right? Old Trafford. Both of them need to go Old Trafford. I mean, not say that it's a hard place to go to lah. But it's just that that United team, right? Very random one. Sometimes they will play well against like Liverpool. Then
correct,
like something like that. Then they will just lose to other like Fulham and all this.
Like also considering the fact, right, Liverpool still got their derby game. Like we have to play Everton.
You must go Goodison Park, right?
Go to Goodison.
Arsenal also must play Spurs again.
Arsenal also got to go and play Spurs. I think the run is like winnable for both sides. Like they technically, right, I think all 3 teams they can go on and win all their games. And then but the only thing is that very unlikely lah. I mean, like experience plays a part in it also, but the likelihood that people will drop points is quite evident. So I don't think that I'm that confident that Liverpool will be able to.
And some more is all within like 3 points, if I'm not wrong, which is 1 win lah, right?
Just 1 win.
Not like 5 points where you can afford to lose 1 and draw 1, that kind. But I just gotta say, right, this Liverpool and Arsenal, right? Can you imagine if either one of them wins, then the loser will be like, "Walao, we are better than Man City, but we still lose the title." You get what I mean? Like kind of feeling them shakes. I was thinking about it.
It's because Man City has always been, in the past few years, right? They have
it's the benchmark,
the benchmark. And then it's like just nice must be like some annoying other team. Annoying Klopp. Why must you go and announce you're going to retire this year? Why you cannot announce at the end,
Or like you win first, then you announce, right?
Announce later lah. But okay.
But what if you think like? I think Man City currently now has the most injuries, right? Or is it still Liverpool?
I think Liverpool still got more injuries, right? But
Alisson and Trent, right?
Alisson, Trent, Konate was injured. Matip is injured. Jota is out. In our midfield, Jones is also out. So we don't really have like great depth in most positions.
But your core is still there, right?
As in like we can still feel a 11 where it's like there's no excuse for us not to win a game. Especially the remaining games that we have left. Considering the fact that also the only challenging one I feel is like Spurs and Manchester United. I mean, like we'll talk about that later lah. That's in our match review. But it's just for my personal sake, right? There's always this fear factor with Man City that I'm a bit worried about.
It's like they thrive on being behind at this stage of the EPL.
But if I were to just objectively look at the last few games, right, I'm not that impressed with it. I'm more scared of Arsenal as a team. But we shall see lah. If you had to bet money, who are you taking now
to win the league?
Yes, first, second, third.
Okay, I maybe I'll say It's either Liverpool or Man City for me. The first and second.
Ooh.
I do feel.
Why not Arsenal though?
Because Arsenal's got to. If you think about it, they have to play Champions League.
But technically,
I mean, technically Man City also. Yeah.
We also have Europa. But I'm guessing it's an experience thing lah.
Yeah, I think it's an experience thing plus. Yeah, I think the Man U and the Spurs game will be tough for Arsenal.
Yeah, I think so too. I think.
Okay, I was going to say Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Oh. Okay. I'm more fearful of Arsenal, but I just think experience plays a part, right? I also agree. I think it'll be Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal in that order lah. Yeah, I do think.
But it's like we say this week, but next week we can say something else because the table will change again. You know.
Yeah, table change again. Yeah, table will change again, right? And then we will like just analyze it in our brains. I
think okay. Now since that Man City clear, then maybe they will go ahead or something like that. You know. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do think that next year, right, my favorite, like from the start of the season, right, Arsenal. I'll pick Arsenal. Yeah.
It's
just this season is the big difference, lah. So
it's like how Liverpool's after when they bought Alisson and Van Dijk, right?
It's like the next season will win it.
Yeah, the next season is like okay, money is on them. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
which is true, lah. Then they will end up winning that year.
I think time will tell. Hopefully, like the rest of the season will be a fun and exciting one. But we did talk about Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. And now we're going to talk about the Liverpool versus Brighton game. I got to say, right, Liverpool, they needed to put the pressure on City and Arsenal. They did by beating Brighton 2-1. Started out nervy as Welbeck scored this thunderous goal in the early, 2 minutes of the game. I got to say, right, this Welbeck, we always think he was shit at Manchester United, but somehow he always score this type of wacky goals.
In the English Eto.
English Eto.
But he's doing well at Brighton lah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's a soldier lah.
Yeah, soldier. And mature player. He grew into a mature player now.
Yeah, good functional.
And he played as a number 10, right? I think if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, he played as number 10. Yeah.
Yeah, not even as a striker.
It's Danny Welbeck, right? It was a thunderous goal lah. He just bomb, like a lucky deflect after he fly into the net. Yeah. Even though Liverpool dominated the shots, in the end, our outcome, Liverpool managed to win 2-1. Always felt that Brighton could come back in the game, right? When you're watching it. Do you feel that way?
I felt that they could have built on from the start more. Like when the Adingra attacked them so many times. Attacked this Conor Bradley, right?
Yeah.
I think the only good thing for Liverpool was that Brighton scored too early. Too early, like the first minute. So you still got 89 minutes to go and chase the game and all that.
Yeah. It's sort of force this Liverpool, you got to lock down and after that.
You got to focus from now already.
Yeah, I got to focus.
Rather than let's say 70 minutes you score, then more check for Liverpool. But the first half also, this Salah also, he keep wasting so many chances.
Oh my God, brother. I swear, right? I was getting so angry though. My wife was watching me watch the game. Like she was watching at the sofa, right? And she just hear me oh my God. It's the whole game, yeah. He had a record for himself, right? 11 shots and he scored only 1 goal. Yes.
But one he volley across above the bar, right? It's wow. It's such a good ball, but the finish wasn't there.
I was like, wow. But in the end, he scored the incisive goal to win the game. A nice goal. And Diaz also scored a very nice goal, awareness sort of goal, deflected and he just poured it into the net. I thought, right, this game, the midfield of McAllister, Endo, and Szoboszlai, right, they were damn good together. This trio lah. Yeah.
This Endo especially is super hardworking, yeah.
Yeah, I love him, yeah. Yeah. I think if you were to do a best transfers of this season, he has to be inside lah. For the
Endo, Rice.
Yeah, Rice.
This kind of level.
Yeah. I also think McAllister, right? Ever since they put him in the more advanced role, right? Because the first half of the season they didn't really trust Endo yet, so they put him McAllister as a CDM, right?
As a DM, yeah.
Yeah, he's much better as a CM, bro. He's just smart,
the creative passing.
Yeah,
the assist to Salah 6, the pass. It's such a simple pass, but a pass that he can see, you know.
And then also before that, Szoboszlai did some damn nice kick, a slice kick to this McAllister when he was running. Then after that, McAllister got it and pinged it to Salah.
I saw that.
Yeah. This is 26 points this season, right, from Liverpool coming back from losing positions. That means that they managed to accumulate 26 points from losing positions. It's a record-breaking number. But I think it speaks two things. Number one, we are conceding early, or we're conceding first, which is not good. Yeah, but it also speaks about the mentality of the team
and the ability to attack. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Score. Yeah. Liverpool moving forward still need to play United, but we will talk about that later. Speaking of United, we're not going to talk about the Manchester United game versus Brentford. You said about this just now. You woke up at 4 a.m. to watch the game and you had full of regrets. United, they revert back to the norm.
Yes.
And then put back a god-awful performance. Paul, as our resident United fan, what were your thoughts about the game?
I think Brentford, right, had 85 touches. 85 in our
opposition box. Yes. Yeah.
85 yet another record broken by Erik ten Hag.
Oh really? It's a record-breaking number.
Yeah, bro. There was no opponent did that to us ever in the history of Man United.
Oh.
85 is wow. I cannot even imagine 85. Yeah, and then I saw this stat, right. For the past 7 games, right, 6 games we concede more than 20 shots.
Really? 20 shots? Oh my god.
For the last 7 games,
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
How's it's like the setup.
It's like it's like you're playing with 9 men, then you're like, oh, please take shots at us, that kind.
Yeah. And it's also for the fact, right, that this Rashford doesn't help like track back and stuff like that. So maybe that's why they're always like bombing stuff down the wing.
It's so obvious so many times, right? It's the fact that we lose possession so many times, right? Mm-hmm. It's like you're just inviting pressure over and over again.
Yeah.
But the fact that this Brentford, Mbuemo, Tony, take shots like they practicing,
Yeah, it was
it's too crazy, bro. And like I think we have who was that? Like McTominay.
Oh, he was awful, brother.
These are the players that played the game of the season against Liverpool, right? And then suddenly from that, instead of building on that, you take like 3 steps back or even like 5 steps back.
Yes, yeah. They were awful.
So there's no explanation. I don't know how. I really don't understand. So it just proves to me that these menu players, they choose when they want to show up in games. You ask them to do it like week in, week out, they will not do it. It's too tiring for them. It's like too much of a chore to perform, It's like, because everyone is watching Man U and Liverpool, right? Let's perform, that kind.
Yeah. I also think for the fact, right, that Man U's style, even though I'm not sure what their style exactly is, but they have been drilled for many years, right, since the Ole era, right, to be good against like teams that attack because they know how to counter. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how they beat Liverpool. Like it was like really a lot of goals is on the counter, Yeah. So I feel that when this like clubs like Brentford, where it's like, okay, I just go a long ball up, like then you go and figure it out like how you're gonna stop us. They struggle against those sort of teams, like low block teams,
teams you have that 2 strikers.
Yes, 2 physical strikers, bro.
Tony and Mbuemo, bro. They cannot handle.
Yes, yeah. It was. I mean, like Man United, right? They were very lucky they almost sneak a win. Like,
bro, I thought,
yeah.
But I didn't even celebrate the goal because it's like
it just
so
felt so
obvious
dirty,
that
right?
we don't deserve it. Yeah, bro, we don't even deserve it.
Yeah.
But Mason Mount,
yeah, Mason Mount. It's one of those goals, right? That is like it's really painting over cracks. It's like we have so much flaws.
You play shit for 95 minutes, then you score at the 97 minute.
It's like, all is forgiven, that sort of thing. Right?
Yeah, all is forgiven.
Yeah. So if it felt more justified, the fact that this Brentford also they managed to get that like last minute goal, that 99th minute, 98th minute goal.
Yeah. To be honest, if they had more like clinical strikers, right? Bro. Like for that reason, Tony wasn't playing very well. What, bro? I think if they had more clinical strikers, they've been 4-1, 5-1 easily.
Yeah, easily, bro. Like, if you look at the statistics, right, Brentford had 31 shots, XG of 3.5. That's like they underperformed so much. Like they had 1 goal, and then after the XG is 3.5, whereas United had an XG of 0.5. They overperformed just by getting that one like Mason Mount.
Yeah. But what pissed me off was is what Erik ten Hag said after the game. Did you hear what he said?
No, what did he say?
He said, it doesn't matter if we concede like 20 shots as long as we get a result. Then we like, then he was saying like he went to find excuses. He said, even Man City were lucky to beat Brentford. That kind of nonsense. It's like, why are you comparing yourself to?
I focus on us. Focus on what we need to improve.
Yeah, but I do believe that at this stage, right? I think he gave up on like implementing a style already. To him now, is like I make sure I get this. I stay in this job.
Yeah, it's like whatever that game, right? I just try to
stay in this job.
Yeah, whatever result I can.
And the reason
why
I see that he don't want to drop like Rashford, right? It's like he cannot even backlash even more if he drops like Rashford. I mean, yes, some fans will be okay with him, but the management will not be happy with him.
Yeah, because he's like your poster boy, right? Like your
but
homegrown.
Have some like I think you should have a backbone and drop him, that kind of thing.
Yes, yeah. Rashford was awful also. Like the whole game, I think he was the worst player on the pitch. To be honest, right, if you're Southgate, I would not bring him to even the Euros. Like this Rashford. No way, man.
Yeah. So many players ahead of him in that position. I think what? Anthony Gordon.
Anthony Gordon, I'll put above him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Foden.
Foden play left wing.
Yeah.
I think someone right side, what, Saka, Sterling, right?
Yeah, Saka, Sterling. Yeah, and also
At most he can be your third choice winger lah. But I'd rather give the position to somebody else.
Yeah. I just don't think that it's right for him to go, considering the fact that he's not in form. And the only reason you bring him is for like what, pace. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can find pace in other players that have been putting in more valiant effort.
Funny you should mention this. You know the Southgate during the last international break, right?
Mm-hmm.
This Rashford didn't even start both games, So apparently they were like his PR team, right? He was saying like, oh, he's been carrying an injury since Nottingham Forest. Then I'm like, Nottingham Forest is like what, 2-3 weeks before the Liverpool game,
Yeah. What are you dreaming about,
what kind of like you're just trying to paint a false picture that he's not playing in the international because he's injured,
Yeah.
Then who asked you go, right?
Yeah.
If you're injured.
Go. Yes. Yeah. I mean, like if you don't want to be there, right, just say like you don't want to be there.
It's a very scary thing, this public PR thing that you can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of people you can lie to is quite insane.
Yeah, you can spin any narrative, especially if you're Manchester United PR. It's very, very scary. Yeah. Overall, right, this game, I think the outcome was a bit unfair to Brentford, but it is what it is. Like, it was a 1-1 draw. I think Manchester United fans, they will just take that draw lah. Yeah. Okay. The last. Game,
So for the overall picture now is like we are still 11 points behind fourth place.
Come on lah.
Yeah, 11 points behind fourth place. Then 8 points behind Spurs.
Yeah,
I don't think we are getting anywhere close to that lah.
No lah, you're not getting in. I definitely don't think you're getting in, considering the fact that you all still have to play Arsenal and still have to play. Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, still have to play. Yeah, Liverpool is like.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, the last game that we're going to be talking about is Newcastle versus West Ham. Fun game. West Ham completely bottled the game.
Yeah.
What a bottle job games, yeah. I gotta say. Yeah.
They were winning 3-1, right? Is it?
Yeah, they were great. They were up 3-1.
3-1. That's right.
Yeah, then they concede 3 goals in the last 20 minutes. It's just the definition of bottling it. Isak, right, had an incredible game, this Isak.
Yeah, double penalty goal.
Yeah, 2 goals and 1 assist, 7 touches in the box, 7 passes into the final third. I think, right, if he just can stay fit, he's like a top 5 striker in the EPL. But it's just the fact that he's always injured. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's always injured, bro.
Yeah,
but
like
then
forever.
Yeah, like when you see his quality, it's like, whew, like.
Yeah, you can see, right, why someone want to go him, but it's just that he's always injured. We also mentioned this in our WhatsApp group, right? This Calvin Phillips, I can completely understand why Man City wanted to dump him,
They kind of scammed by his leads to buying him, right?
Yeah, and then now the West Ham buying into the hype.
But the good thing is, he finally lost his England position lah. Like after so long.
Yeah, because they found a suitable replacement in Mino, so it's like okay lah. You out Mino in make more sense. Yeah, I think it was one of the more exciting games I've seen this season, especially for the fact that this Newcastle, they fought back to win it lah, and I think it was a deserved outcome.
Yeah. But I think this is what Gordon was sent off, right?
Yeah, he was got in the 94th minute. Dude was angry. Yeah. And then who's that? Yeah, someone almost got sent off also in the 97th minute, but I can't remember.
The Kudus, Kudus. No, not Kudus. But what the players he's good too. Yeah.
He's good, bro.
Mohamed Kudus, yeah.
Yes, yeah. I'm quite sure that no one signed him before this. Like only West Ham like managed to go and take him from Ajax.
I'm pretty sure Eric Ten Hag wanted him also, or something like that. But he won everything also.
That he just wants to bring the whole Ajax team over.
The whole Dutch league here. Yeah, to bring the whole Dutch league here.
Yeah, bring the whole Dutch league here. Okay. Now we are going to move on to our pre-match previews. We got 2 big games this upcoming week. First off, we have the which manager will be around next year match with Chelsea versus Manchester United. Chelsea, right, had another shit week. They lost. They drew with a 10-man Burnley. Company also got sent off in that game, and then they still drew. I gotta say, this Pochettino being shit, it's not being talked about enough. I feel it's no one's talking about it.
Because it's maybe because this like over the years, right? Chelsea is known to be like a top 10 team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter who is the manager. It's like, oh, they're just like that.
Yeah. It's plus I also feel right. This Pochettino, he's somewhat of a media darling. Like the media likes him a lot.
Yeah, so they don't whack him like how they whack like Eric Ten Hag all this, right?
Yeah, especially the English media. But I think it's awful. Yeah, they're like 11th now in the table. They have like a horrendous like win-loss box score. The goal difference is not great also. But then again, now they're coming up against a very inconsistent Manchester United also with Eric Ten Hag. Predictions for this game. What do you think is going to be like the outcome? The gameplay and then maybe the final score?
Where? It's at Stamford Bridge, right?
Yeah, it's at Stamford Bridge.
Bro, I think this Cole Palmer is going to score again. Right, it's like the whole team can play bad, right? But this Cole Palmer is damn good.
He's good. He's really very good.
Yeah. I think if I saw his stats, right, he had like 30 goals / assist contributions this season.
Yeah. I don't get why Man City sold him. No. He fits their team like very well.
Apparently Pep told him you can stay, but you must know your role. Like you will not. It's like the Foden of when he was young that time. Like your role will be sporadic. You won't have a lot of playing time. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Then I think Cole Palmer said, no, I want to leave. I want like playing time.
Yeah.
Then they sell him sell a squad player for 40 million. I think not bad.
Yeah. But he's got the quality of like, I think he would start in almost like maybe six, like most of the top 6 clubs. Like the quality that he has. Yeah.
He always do this. He always like.
Yeah, the Cole
the Cole Palmer.
Yes, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, he played well. I mean, like the whole team against Burnley, they were not great, but he played like outstandingly this Cole Palmer. I think he's a shoe-in. He'll definitely get picked for the Euros I think.
Yeah, I see. Even Cole Palmer also will definitely make the England team.
Yeah, before.
Predictions. I do think. I see. This is the kind of thing. Like when you play one shit game, right? Then they will when this kind of profile game, they will come back on.
Yeah,
they might show up that kind. Yeah.
Yeah. Rashford score a screamer, then then he do the
it's well again. Yeah.
Thinking about
I think maybe I think a draw. I think a draw will be a fair result. I think like 2-2.
I put the same thing also. I think 2-2 as well.
Yes. Nobody wants to be the biggest loser,
Yeah, no one wants to be biggest loser, and I definitely don't think any team is going to get a clean sheet. They're both not defensively solid enough to go and like lock down a 0-0 top game. So it'll be a game full of goals. I'm assuming. I just think...
But the nature of the goal, we will not know. Maybe those scrappy kind of goals,
Yes, yeah. Or maybe like those...
penalty kick.
Yeah, penalty kick or like some blast from like long range and fly in the net or whatever. Yes. This will be which manager will be around next year match. But after that also, that will be on Friday. On Thursday or Friday, if I'm not wrong.
Friday morning, Thursday night, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But on Sunday, right, if I'm not wrong. I think it's Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday, then Man U Liverpool, right?
Yeah, the big game, right? So,
insane, like who would make this kind of schedules, yeah?
Yeah, who put this shit schedule? Like even Liverpool, right? We have to play Sheffield on Friday. After that, just play like Liverpool and like anyhow stack the games once, yeah. Like just try to squeeze.
Yeah, it's like you put Wednesday, then Sunday, then okay, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Suddenly got one Friday morning on, like, I cannot. The person that do all this scheduling.
Yeah, this
just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, just want to watch the world burn. Yes, yeah. Liverpool will be playing United at Old Trafford. It'll be a replay of the FA Cup game that was just like happened a few days ago. Last week. Yeah. Just curious, right? What do you think will be the outcome of the game? Do you think that this this FA Cup game, right? And considering the fact that the atmosphere is crazy, will be able to push United to a win? Or do you feel that it's like Liverpool learn from that game, then after that
I do feel it's the latter actually. Liverpool will not make the same kind of... They won't approach the same way they did during the FA Cup. Because FA Cup, you nothing to lose, right? You just play, it's an all-out cup game. But this league game, you got so much to lose.
Yeah. It's just that it's the atmosphere of this Old Trafford. That game, right, the FA Cup game, it was very rowdy. And then, right, and then after that, it sort of like buoyed this Manchester United to come back into the game and stuff like that.
I think that the game was Man U's like game of the season, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So if they can replicate this the same way they play against Liverpool, right? Then I do think... Yeah, but also ultimately, Liverpool cannot afford to draw, so you get what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
So they have to come out all guns blazing also.
Yeah, I'm just like...
But then this is where it's dangerous because United thrive on this type of
Yeah.
they thrive on this kind of like setup, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the fear factor I have also like in the game. The only thing is that I would hope that maybe like this Salah will be more informed, and then after that, this like Nunes and then Diaz, right? They'll be more clinical to go and like put away the game. And then I would trust in the fact that like Szoboszlai came back into the like is back now.
Back in the squad.
Yeah, that we can be more dominant in the midfield lah, to win games, win the thing early. Yeah, and also I will hope that Bradley can do a decent job on Rashford lah. So you have to see. Yeah,
no problem, brother. This Rashford will give you the ball.
Yeah, Rashford. Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. But I do. Yeah, also Menu's that game, right? The previous game, I think Varane and who's the defender? Both injured.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think, but the Lisandro is back. So we see how it goes.
Yeah, Lisandro didn't have a good game though against Brentford.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's still coming back from injury also.
Yeah, it's a bit rusty lah. Yeah, but yeah, we shall see lah. Maybe like if this Lisandro comes back in the game, then he needs some time to adjust. It'll be more beneficial to Liverpool. Yeah, this type of thing you don't know. Yeah. What's your prediction?
I think I will still go for like a Liverpool win lah.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe like a 1-0 or 2-1. I think 2-1 lah.
Yeah, I think it'll be a 2-1 also. I think like definitely we'll get counted. Like
Liverpool will not make I feel that they won't make the same mistake as the FA Cup game.
Yes, yeah. The only concern right I have is that I still feel that Kelleher is not very like
stable like Alisson.
Yeah, it's like he got goals games, right? He's like a 10 out of 10. Then there's like some games he's like a 5. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Like the previous consistency. I think 2 weeks ago he damn solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's perfectly fine as a backup goalkeeper lah, for that reason lah. You know what I mean? He playing the cups and stuff like that lah. But we got to see, right? Maybe he'll play more games, then he'll be able to come back into the form again lah. Maybe he needed that like international break. So
that push,
yeah. Okay. That was our match predictions for this weekend. And that was our Football Kaki episode this week. Alright, that was our Football Kaki episode this week. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Wednesday. But also, if you're into interesting and trivial topics, we have the Cool People Show that drops every Monday. And if you're into fun game show formats, we have our big podcast here, the Chit Chatter, the SG Draft podcast that drops every Friday. Now, we hope that everyone will get to enjoy the remainder of the season. May we have an awesome week of football ahead. And up the kaki, guys. Take care and see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.